You are at the playground. Another child wants the toy your kid is holding. Your child screams, "Mine!" and refuses to hand it over. Embarrassed, you step in, pry the toy out of their hands, and tell them they have to share. You think you are teaching them to be generous, but neurologically, you just taught them to be a hoarder. Welcome back to Golden Child Psychology. Today, we are breaking down the 3 psychological reasons why forcing your child to share actually makes them more selfish, and the exact script to use to build true generosity. Reason number 1 is an evolutionary survival trait called resource guarding. To a young developing brain, resources are a matter of survival. When you forcibly remove a toy from their hands just because someone else asked for it, you send a terrifying neurological message. Your resources are not secure. Anyone can take them at any time. Instead of learning generosity, their brain learns scarcity. The next time they get a toy, they will hold onto it even tighter and become even more aggressive because you have taught them that they constantly need to defend their belongings from theft. But shouldn't they realize that sharing makes the other child happy? That brings us to reason number 2, the empathy void. True sharing requires incredibly high-level cognitive skills. It requires abstract thinking, empathy, and object permanence, the understanding that if I give this away, I will eventually get it back. Children under the age of 4 literally do not have the neural pathways to process this. The empathy center of their prefrontal cortex is still under construction. When you demand that a toddler share, you are demanding a psychological skill that they physically do not possess yet. And that leads to reason number 3, disruption of the flow state. Children do not play to waste time. Play is their full-time job. It is how they build neural networks. When a child is deeply engaged with a toy, they are in a state of high cognitive flow. When you interrupt them and force them to hand the toy to someone else, you aren't just taking an object. You are shattering their concentration and dismissing their work as unimportant. You are teaching them that their focus and boundaries do not matter. So if you shouldn't force them to share, what do you do when another kid wants their toy? You use the turn-taking protocol. You protect your child's boundary. Look at the other child and say calmly, "He is playing with that right now. You can have a turn when he is all done." Then you turn to your child and say, "Let me know when you are all done so they can have a turn." Do not use a timer. Let them finish their cognitive process. When a child feels completely secure that their boundary is respected and their toy won't be stolen, a magical thing happens. They usually finish playing within 2 minutes, and they hand the toy over willingly. You stop forcing compliance and start fostering true, voluntary generosity. So now, don't wait anymore, and subscribe our YouTube channel to decode the hidden psychology of childhood every single day.